Scorpio, what's up? How are you? Thank you guys so much for being here. I greatly appreciate all of you. This is going to be your September love reading. This is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you need a personal reading, feel free to contact me. Everything you need to know to do so is in the description box to the video. At the end of this reading, guys, I will answer a yes or no question for you. So throughout the reading, try to think of a question you have for me. I can answer that for you at the end. It'll be the very last thing that I do. All right, guys. Lots of wands and air energy here. Okay, so Scorpio, you yourself are coming in as the Queen of Cups, as yourself, also with the Knight of Swords reversed energy. So you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but you yourself are very solid emotionally. You're doing well emotionally. You're grown up. You're emotionally available, emotionally sound. But you might be dealing with somebody who isn't. You could be dealing with somebody who they just don't know how to talk like an adult. You might have to cut off communication with somebody because they can't communicate at your level. Let's see, what is this all about? Or there's something that needs to be said and isn't being said. Page of Swords. I think you're blocking somebody. I think you're just like, F off, don't talk to me again. Three of Cups. This might be something very minor. Like you might come across somebody at a party, at a social gathering, and they just piss you off and you just don't speak to them again. You could have somebody resurfacing that you previously cut off communication with, that you probably blocked even, because that's what we do as Scorpios. And they maybe found a way around that. Or you saw them out in public. Oh, look at that though. The King and Queen of Cups though. There's something here with you and a divine counterpart. And it's not going to be this person over here that doesn't know how to talk like an adult. There's something else here. You and another person here are on the same page. You are on the same level emotionally. And then you've got this other kind of mess in there too. Recent past, Nine of Wands reverse. This is just about you or someone else giving up on something, like just being at the end of your rope. All right. Presently, we have the Seven of Wands. Somebody, now this can all be for you or them now, right? Somebody here is very guarded, very defensive. If you have somebody showing back up in your life that you previously blocked or cut off communication with, that you're going to really be standing your ground with that person. It's like battle mode, like, we're not doing this again. King of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy here. Again, with the something else here, you've got somebody else here that is on your level, that is emotionally mature, that is divine counterpart energy for you, that, you know, they're on your level, they're matching you, they're grown, they're commitment minded, trustworthy, dependable. You might be protecting that connection from all this other bullshit that's trying to show back up in your life. Let's see. Yeah, King of Pentacles upright, King of Pentacles reverse. There's two things happening here. Something solid and something that's just like an interference. It's like staticky is how I want to describe it. Two of Pentacles, two different situations. Two different situations, trying to keep everything in balance, trying to keep everything the way it is, trying to protect your commitment, possibly, your stability, and somebody just in here trying to disrupt shit. Judgment reverse, yep. It's like somebody is showing back up and you are like, no. Nope. No more second chances. I'm not even going to look at that again. Not even going to see it. I'm going to look the other way. I'm not making eye contact. It's like that. All right. Your potential obstacle, the King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again, I think there's an air sign here, or somebody that behaves like one that is just trying to start shit. Could be that communication is an issue here. Somebody's afraid to say something. Two of Cups. Why is the connection a challenge? Is it because somebody is being too in their head and not emotional? I don't think, that's not you. If somebody is, it's not you. Interesting. It's like somebody's having trouble connecting emotionally. Okay, immediate future though. Somebody needs a day off, a break. Somebody's got some healing to do, some self-care. Two of Wands reversed. It's like somebody feels like they made a bad decision and now they need a timeout. The Lovers, Gemini. Yeah, there's something about a decision. Somebody feels like they made a bad decision and they've been healing from a bad decision they feel like they made. Could be this interference. You know, somebody feels like maybe they went down the wrong path when it comes to you. And they're trying to fix it. We have this connection though. We have this, you know, divine counterpart, soulmate connection here. And we have a ton of soulmates, so I don't get too carried away with that. But it is somebody that is your match, that is your equal. And the King of Swords again. There's an air sign all over this reading, guys. Specifically Gemini, but could also be Libra and Aquarius. So whatever the difficulty with the communication is, if you're having difficulty communicating with another person, or there are some things that aren't being said that should be said, they're being said here in the near future. The communication is going to turn around. Somebody is going to be very straightforward, very honest about their decision. Your advice is the Knight of Cups. That is, it's about emotional expression. Make sure that you're expressing your feelings, expressing yourself emotionally, enjoying yourself, going out on dates, doing whatever it is with the person. And the Emperor reversed. Oh, Aries. If you feel out of control in your life, like you are not the decision maker, like it's out of your hands, you have to take back control. It's your life. You're the boss. No one else. Don't let anyone control you. Don't let anyone make your decision for you. The World reversed. If you have somebody that was a fucking shit show, I'm talking like narcissist, like abusive probably, and they feel like they need closure with you, like they've got some unfinished business. You don't have to feed into that. Who cares if they feel like they need closure? Who cares if they feel like they have unfinished business? That's their problem. It doesn't have to be yours. And if you feel like you need closure with somebody, you're giving your power away to that person. You can be the closure. You can just shut the door, and that's that. You don't have to have a conversation. You don't have to hear them out. You literally do not have to do that. Okay, so let's get you an oracle or two from this deck. This is like if you have somebody in mind and you want to know how they feel and they're not telling you for whatever reason. That's what they would say to you if they could. Whoever's on your mind, Scorpio, take a deep breath. Focus on that person. What does this person have to say to Scorpio? I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. What else? I am not available. Clearly. All right, let's expand. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Who is saying this to you, Scorpio? What is this all about? Potentially a Virgo. Somebody that just had an epiphany about you. So there's somebody who is very inside themselves, introverted. And from going within, kind of distancing themselves, whatever, they've come to some kind of a realization about you, but they have something that they want to say. I am not available. Who is this, Scorpio? What is this all about? Potentially a Leo. So potentially a Leo, somebody that you might be talking to online. If that's the case, it looks to be just sex-based. They are not actually available. Okay. Let's get you in the other sign. So who do we have here as far as majors? I don't remember. Do we have anyone? Aries, Gemini. Okay. Aries and Gemini. And like I've been saying, you've got air all over this reading. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Scorpio dealing with Aries. Scorpio and Aries. You could have an Aries that's feeling nostalgic about you. Maybe one misses you. You could have one resurfacing from a long time ago. Scorpio dealing with Taurus. Scorpio and Taurus. That looks like a waste of time. Or just like somebody's just not putting in the effort. Scorpio dealing with Gemini, which you have here. Scorpio and Gemini. So they are very good on their own. They love their independence. It doesn't mean that they want to be single forever, but they've got their shit together. They're completely content. You know, whatever that means in your world. Scorpio dealing with Cancer. Scorpio and Cancer. It is not the right time for you guys. There's too many obstacles and delays currently. Scorpio dealing with Leo. Scorpio and Leo. That is getting dropped. It felt too heavy, too exhausting. Like somebody felt like they were pulling all the weight. Scorpio dealing with Virgo. Scorpio and Virgo. You guys are going to have an honest conversation. It's going to feel really impulsive. They're just going to blurt some shit out, but it had to be said. Scorpio dealing with Libra. If you're dealing with a Libra, there's just either no attraction there at all, or it's just sex-based, and not in a healthy kind of way. Scorpio dealing with Scorpio. Scorpio and Scorpio, they are a shit show. Yeah, they're not in a healthy place, so I wouldn't deal with that. Scorpio dealing with Sagittarius. Scorpio and Sagittarius, they're trying to make a decision when it comes to you. They're stuck. Scorpio dealing with Capricorn. Scorpio and Capricorn. you guys, you could build together. You guys make a good team. You might work with one and meet them that way, but there is the potential to build on that. And I have to sneeze. Oh, sorry, guys. It's all the incense going up my nose. Scorpio dealing with Aquarius. Scorpio and Aquarius. That looks like a karmic situation to me. You guys weren't on the same page. You weren't on the same level. They're not looking for anything committed either currently. Scorpio dealing with Pisces. Scorpio and Pisces. So you could have a Pisces that you previously ended things with coming back to you, or it's like on the verge of ending and somebody's trying to resist it. Okay, let's get your yes or no. Are you ready, Scorpio? Take a deep breath. Focus on your question. Yes or no for my Scorpio friends? Yes or no, Scorpio? Yes or no? That is a no. I hope you guys wanted it to be. You guys take care. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today.